friends, welcome back. 2020, what a year. And I know when people think or talk or speak about 2020, a lot of it honestly isn't great, and then on top of it, having a chronic illness and dealing with that in the midst of a different year, let's put it that way. And I wanted to bring you guys a video today that is a little bit challenging, but I really felt the Lord really wanted me to touch on this really quick. And so I'm gonna do my best to, as always, be very real with you guys, but also in return give you guys hope and be excited about life, be excited to be here, realize that any day literally things can change. Okay, so the title of this video is All I Want for Christmas, and the reason why it's titled that is specifically my husband has asked me a couple of times, what do I want for Christmas? And I honestly, I can truly say, like, materialistic things, I don't want anything. I don't need anything. I'm very blessed. I have a beautiful home, a wonderful husband, great kids, food. I've got a place to sleep. I've got a car to drive. I am blessed. I'm very well aware, and I am very thankful. Oh man, I'm already getting tears in my eyes. But what I really want to say to him is all I want for Christmas is to be healthy. I don't want to be sick anymore. Oh man. And it's hard because the reality of it is I'm 3.5 years in and I can do almost everything now, but I still am symptomatic daily. I literally still, everything I do is a challenge. The only thing I can't quite do yet still is drive on the interstate for a long period of time. And so I'm thankful because, like, at the beginning, like, it was terrible. I didn't even want to be here. Like, I'm like, heaven sounds so great right now because this reality that I'm living in isn't good. It literally is tormenting. And, and that's the thing, is like, I have to remember, I'm like, I am nowhere near where I was. My body is healing. It totally is healing. And, through everything that I have done the last few years has helped in my healing journey. It hasn't just been this one thing that I did or this other thing that I did, or I ate this or I didn't eat this. It's been a mixture of treatments and different things that have really helped get me to the point of where I'm at. And also the Lord, because the thing is, like, I do have joy. I laugh all the time now. I have fun. I currently have my own business. I'm busy every single day. But when you're chronically ill, it just makes everything a lot harder. And literally, that's all I want. I don't want to be sick anymore. And this is the part where I really asked the Lord. I was like, I don't want people to feel hopeless from this video. And how can I turn this into I don't want to make you guys feel sad. Like, I don't want you guys to think, yeah, that's all I want too. In the sense of a more sad state of being. Instead, what I want to try to encourage you guys to do, and also for myself, is to flip that into believing for something great to happen. And where I'm going with this is I 1000 gazillion % believe that God still performs miracles today. It's not just something, you know, we read in the Bible that he used to do back in the day when he was like here, but he still is performing miracles every single day. People like literally get healed. I don't know what the statistics are, but it's normal. It actually is very normal. It's not just a coincidence or okay, I should watch where I'm going with that because I don't want to rub anybody the wrong way, but I'm a believer. So I believe Jesus heals, and I also believe in miracles, which means maybe I should tell you the difference between healing and miracles, short version. I touched on this a long time ago, but basically the Lord does what he wants. I don't know why things go the way they do. I don't, but this is what I do know. Miracles are instantaneous. Like they just happen, and 1 minute you're this way, the next minute you're better. Or, you know, whether it's a sickness or whether it's like financial, you know, something like a miracle financially or whatever it may be, or something within your family. And then as far as healing goes, it's a process, and that has definitely been my journey. That's why I always say I'm in the healing process or my healing journey. Whenever I talk to people like outside of camera life and YouTube and Instagram and all that, when I talk to people, I always try to say I'm healing from chronic illness. I don't own it by saying my chronic illness or my triple PD, my vestibular migraine, my ocular migraine, my this, whatever your thing is. I don't claim it. I never say I'm always saying I'm healing from this. So I can still be relatable, but I know who my God is, and I know that he is healing my body. But then there's this other aspect of it is I'm a human being. I'm tired. I'm tired of the battle. I'm tired of the fight. I'm tired of having to do A to Z. You know, like I have to do this to get better. When I know my God can perform a miracle. And I know some of you are probably thinking right now, why doesn't he? I don't know, he's God. I don't know why things like go the way they do. And I'm not even gonna attempt to answer because I don't have the answer for that. But I know God is good. I know he has not abandoned me. I know that he loves me. And you know, it's been a journey. Like so much, believe it or not, so many good things have come out of my healing journey, you know? And so, you know, that's a whole different video in and of itself, but it's like, you know, yeah, I wish I never went through this, but God did so many things. And one specifically, he did perform a miracle in my life in these last 3.5 years. When I first got sick, I'm actually gonna link the video up in the eye and you can check it out, but I was a hardcore heavy smoker for 19 years. I went and got prayer one day, literally left prayer completely smoke-free. Have never smoked another day in my life. It's been 3 years. I haven't smoked a cigarette. I don't even crave it. I rarely think about it. Seriously, go check out that video because you don't just, that doesn't just happen. That's not a coincidence. It's not, you know, there's no explanation for it other than God, you know? And that's how come I do still believe, even though I've been going through this process and my body is healing, I still believe God can perform a miracle in my life. 1000%. And so yeah, all I want for Christmas is to be well. Completely well. Completely free from this. And you know what? But if Christmas Day comes and I'm still walking this out and I'm still not better, I'm better than I was yesterday. I'm better than I was the day before that, and I'm better than the day I was before that, because my body is healing. I'm not going backwards. I have hiccups, yes, but ultimately my body is healing. And, you know, I still anticipate. I think that's kind of what I want to encourage you guys with is you can't lose hope, because the moment you lose hope, so many things can happen when you lose hope. And that's what I've carried this whole time, is hope. I have people around me that love me, that support me, that help me. And, you know, if I'm a bawling, crying mess one day, it's fine. If I'm having a great day, that's awesome. But that doesn't change the fact that God is good. He's walking this out with me, even though I don't understand it. So, to wrap this all up, I know this may be a really strange concept to some of you, but why not believe for a miracle? How many have you specifically actually prayed over your own body? Like, I'm seriously asking you the question right now. Have you prayed for yourself? Have you had anybody pray for you? You know, that's where it starts, is communicating with God and being like, God, I believe you can perform a miracle in my body right now. Like, I know you can, and I know you want to, and I'm going to believe that until I'm well. Because I have said this so many times, a lot of people believe that the conditions we have are chronic, like we're going to have them probably the rest of our life, but I don't believe it. I don't. I will not be like this the rest of my life. I can confidently say that, because I have faith. I believe that God has so much more for me, and it's not me being sick, right? So I want to encourage you guys to dream. I want to encourage you guys to pray for yourself. I want to encourage you guys to believe that miracles still happen today. If you don't even know where to start, if you're wondering about Jesus in general, or like the miracles that he performed, seriously, start reading the New Testament. Start in Matthew and just start reading. He performed so many miracles, and I witness it. I know people in real life that God is doing things in their life, and not just health-wise, but in all areas, because he cares about us. He loves us, and he wants to see us well. He wants to see us prosper. He doesn't want, you know, when we go through a tough year like 2020 has been, he doesn't want to see us defeated, because we're not. You know, life's not perfect, but the thing is, we can still stand tall and walk it out. And guys, life can be so much better. I don't even know where to go from here. So I really, as always, pray that this encouraged you guys. You know, give me a thumbs up, give me some feedback, or if you need prayer. If you don't think you have anybody praying for you, I will literally pray for you. So either comment down below, find me over on Instagram at newlifesparrow23, and let's chat, because he's my only hope. Doctors have failed me. I mean, I should say this, lots of things have helped, but in the grand scheme of things, everything has failed me. Nothing works 100% like God can. So why wouldn't I put my hope in someone who has done a miracle in my life before? Why wouldn't I trust him with this and believe that he can do this too? And something just came to my mind because I recently had a conversation with somebody about this. The first year I was sick, I constantly asked why. Why am I sick? Why am I going through this? And honestly, it got me nowhere. Instead, I put more of my focus and my energy in reading the Word of God, praying, declaring healing over my body, believing that I'm walking out of this, watching the way I'm thinking, watching the way I'm talking. Am I perfect? No. I have my moments where I'm not happy and I don't say all the right things, and that's okay. God can handle that. But most of my days, I put my chin up and I move on and I live each day the best, to the best of my ability, even if it's hard. So I love you guys. Believe that 2021 can be better. Start praying for yourself. Start getting into the Word. Believe that this is your time, that this is your year. I'm believing it for you as well. And things can change. They can. And that's just what I wanted to share with you to wrap up another video on New Life Sparrow. I just want to thank all of you guys that have followed my healing journey so far, and let's see what 2021 brings. I'm expecting lots of good things. So anyways, done rambling. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.